Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and we're here with some more Azeroth Wars today, sent in to me by a long-time submitter, subscriber, friend, viewer, what have you. Samil telling me that he's had to stop watching recently because, well, I've had noobs in my game, I was told. I was noobs! And there's too much going on and no one's learning and it's insanity and it's just chaos. And he said, fix this, Azothan, and I will grant unto thee my viewership. And I said, okay. Well, he sent me a game, and it's Clan BOTR. And this is going to be a very unusual game because there's going to be a red player. We can see that. Look, we're looking right at red. There's definitely a red player. But I'm wondering if you guys see, as I'm seeing, that there might not be many others. Okay. Fairly interesting map right now. Oh, what is this? Oh, so many things going on. There's 6 players. Typhoon Nova, we're going to go ahead and just say hi to him really quick. I was told he's just watching. But what's going on in the north? What is happening here, folks? Is that there's a pro-level, arranged game, teams, people, players who trust each other, have a connection, a deep bond. They're going to be playing a game for us, a game of startling skill and just power. Somehow, at some point, I managed to screw with these volume settings in a way that my OBS is not happy with at the moment. It's confused. But we're going to get past that feeling of confusion. Here it is, guys. It is going to be on Evil Team, OGS Juku, a great player, and OGS Stake. I'm guessing I can figure out who that is. And they're going to be fighting Wrath Icefire, Nail Sion, and Samil. I've seen all these guys play these races before. They know what they're doing. There is not a damn thing they don't know how to do with the North Alliance. And probably likewise for Evil as well. I haven't had many chances to fight. No, actually, I've had my ass kicked a fair few times by Juku. I don't know if Stake, though. Stake wrecked me as the Horde one time, if I remember correctly. He just ruined my day. It was brutal. But I got over it in time. I think Green's saying, hey, Orange, don't forget islands. With no Horde here, there's a whole continent up for grabs. This game's probably not going to be super long. But I'm guessing it's going to be super... Oh, my God. Look. An aggressive blue strategy we're already seeing out of blue. Oh, the Warlocks. Oh, I'm getting the feels, guys. I'm shaking in my boots and I'm feeling things I didn't think I could feel. What's happening is blue is going to go for the Warlock strategy. We're going to see Flame Shields, extreme hero aiming powers, and summonable units. Backed by Smart Red, who's already got his meat wagons prepared and ready. We'll see. Yes, good. He's pumping out more meat wagons. Perfect. A meat wagon necromancer. This is going to be a summon fest for the ages, and I can't wait to see how the North Alliance handles it. In Northwood right now, blue very quickly creeping this area. Let's see how quick. Oh, red has moved straight down. Claims Saffron, added it to his army, and he's just this push. He's gonna be able to get so much done here. And look, and they know that they can do things like this. They can run in and attack here. If they break the improved guard tower, boom, an entire army of pink falls. They either kill it or they leave it there to just cause purple some more problems. It's two sides. You can do whatever you want. Look, I'm not saying. For those of you who watched the Blood Elf campaign, and I urge you to go because it's very fun. I've developed a character I like to call the overly familiar Jewish mother who just like shares way too much. She's like, the Jimmy Pavillano boy, he was my first, he said he was hung like a moose, and I said, oh my God, who would hang a moose? That sounds terrible. Oh, little did I know, let me tell you, later that night, giving birth to you was comparatively simple, child. And then, oh, wow, a huge summon here from Reddit. He's going to send in these units like fodder. This is going to be a game of skill rarely seen before, guys. Look at this preparation. He sends in the skeleton screen. He got his shots off, killed a tower, not going to lose any units, and draws purple further into his nefarious schemes. I'm very excited to see what he does with those nefarious schemes. Blue, perhaps a couple more ships than he originally started out with. We could see a very aggressive Doom Droppy Blue. But we've already seen the Warlocks. We know the Warlocks are... Oh, the Warlocks are up here in the Alterac Valley waiting for Orange, basically saying he knows. This improved Watchtower is a huge problem for Orange, and not a lot of people understand that fact. It's a fact that Orange doesn't have what he needs to deal damage to fortified armor and can't deal with heavy piercing damage. This Watchtower, when defended by a group of units, is the staying point that can change the battle. You can basically deny Orange access up through this Alterac Pass if you hold it correctly. Oh, he's going to try to lock him in there. He's throwing some rocks down. I don't know if he's serious about it. You know, he's throwing rocks, but I don't know if he's feeling it in his heart. Rocky, what are you doing? Do you want the title, kid? All right. And none of the villagers have been killed. I think Purple going for a, we care, we share, we hold each other deeply at night. Actually, there's a few missing civilians over in this area that seems to support the idea that that's not what's... Oh, Antonidas, no, what happens? An immediate hero aim. God, between the Dreadlords, that hero, and just that huge volley of Shadow Bolts that Blue's capable of throwing out now that he's got master level training. Look how quickly their mana regens. We're on 1x speed, and look at that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's faster than his health. Oh, that burns. Purple has no access to any of his allies at the moment. Green, there's Green. All right, there's Green. Green actually swinging down around here trying to take Gilneas. This is an interesting choice. I want to see if it pays off for him. Possibly a bad choice of diverted forces. Maybe not, though. Keeping Sylvanas away from red, we know that he's not a bad player. He's going to know how to aim down, and I expect to see rank 2 master level on these Necromancers. Means that Cripple, you ever see a Cripple? Cripple, Curse, and other things are going to be a very dangerous possibility. Purple seems to want to aim down Kel'Thuzad at the moment, but he runs perhaps a bit too far in. He's going to end up sacrificing lots of units. No, you know what, actually? Kel'Thuzad was anchoring that offense right there. I like his choice to force him back. It made red super uncomfortable. Split his forces up, and green's going to be here with Maguses in any moment now. Hope I'm not seeing an upgrade level, so it's just a thing. They're complete. I have no idea if they're good or bad. Warlock's still harassing Orange. This fight. Oh, Jaina gets aimed down now as well. My God, this blue stake just going crazy with Warlock. Oh, but look, just a couple water elementals tearing their way through these unarmored Warlocks. It's amazingly effective. Not worth the 2 heroes he's lost so far, but it's okay. I'll give it to him. I think he's a good boy, okay? He's got love in his heart. Up in Northrend, red is almost done creeping. How's it looking? He hasn't killed Queen Nezahajaret, who should really be possessed, frankly, because I've heard some awesome stories. For those of you who don't know, there was a period when she could just... something like unlimited spiderlings. It was the spider apocalypse upon the world. I want to get my hands on a version of that and play it just for fun. Just to see what that's like. We can set up fun games. See, that's the kind of stuff I want to see happen. If there's a bug in an old version and you guys have an idea for a game, oh, this is a lovely idea. I'm going to announce this officially now. If there's a bug in an old version of Azeroth Wars that you find extremely interesting, overpowered, stupidly broken, and you can think of a way to make it into an interesting custom, like imagine, say, the Elven airship bug. What if it was elves just assaulting a last bastion of assembled heroes with increasing waves, like 1 extra each round is added on, and then upgrades start coming in, and it's sort of like a tower defense, monstrous, over the top, getting scary kind of thing. Wow, this plague is slowly working down Purple's forces. If these Maguses don't start spamming this, 1 or 2 catapult shots would just erase most of these units. Oh, erase the faces it would. Oh, it would erase his face. Erase a face. Erase a face today. Only $25 and you can erase a face. Oh, ooh, Purple's trying to aim down Kel'Thuzad. Oh no, Kel'Thuzad getting caught on trees. Oh, he's getting stunned. He's getting purged. Oh, he gets caught on the units. Oh no, this is terrible. The Necromancer's, OGS Juku wasn't looking. Oh, but Blue's here for the vengeance. And he says more, just skeletons to the front line. Arthas Menethil bites the dust there. Flame Shield's going down. Flame Shield and Plague, brutal if you guys think about it. I know it's just one long-term ticking away forever and then one really strong one that you've got to dispel and the other one you can't dispel. And then there's all this magic and stuff going around and you don't know what's happening and you're getting confused. I know, it's okay. Don't get angry. It's be fine. Green took... Wow, actually, Green managed to take over this. I expect what they're going to do is they're going to retreat to their island. Tichondrius will bite a big fat one. And then they'll defend. Because look at this. Juku knows. He puts the catapults right here. You defend slowly on the bridge, bleeding them out as you go. With the Flame Shield, it's even worse. There's no really good way. Look at that. All of a sudden, the buffs that he wanted, these buffs, things that are on the army, anything positive at all, it's going to start going to Destroyers. Summoned units as well will be eaten up by their magic consume, and they start doing AoE damage. The AoE damage of Meat Wagons and Destroyers, nah, just forget about it. You're not going to have a good day. It's going to be one of the worst days, in fact. There we see a Summoned Water Elemental. Suck it up! Stop just letting him punch you. All right, the Plague has been unleashed. Red is going crazy. Blue has brought a fleet over to here. He's going to kill this Alliance shipyard. Green's pinging the map. What does he possibly want? We're looking at Typhoon Nova. And if you, by the way, I guess this is another thing we can say. If you guys want to do a game like this, like you know a badass teal and an unbelievably badass yellow and dark green who want to ally, send me the map. Have a fourth person sit outside as green. He'll ally all of you. That way, whenever any of you are being attacked, it'll ping to them. And I can be like, oh, snap sun. Look at it. Things are going crazy. It's actually quite easy to keep track of things now because everyone's getting alerts. Oh, purple fighting off the cultists in his own backyard as red continues to push for Andorhal. Death Knight's out on the field now. Oh, if only Kel'Thuzad hadn't died, he would have had all of these plus mana regen to keep healing Kel'Thuzad. Guy, it's so difficult. But the option is, and it looks like he does have it activated, remember, this is just more summons, and I don't think Green's getting what he really needs, which is dispels. There's nothing here. Once the Paladins fall, and the Paladins can fall with Death Coil. Oh, and now he's got the... Okay, so that's something he needs to start sucking up right there on the Destroyers. You can see those mystical, magical orbs going down around his Paladins. You know for a fact that he's using the Renew ability and just hoping that it's going to keep him alive. Where is Orange? I'm so nervous. Every time I pull the screen, I have to roll the mouse back just a little bit. Roll back. A roll back, baby. Oh, snap. And here, this is... Look at Red. Look at this. This is a good player. He went, I have an Acolyte and part of an army. Maybe I just throw down some units, land a single boat, and launch an invasion. Your cousin launched an invasion. Why didn't you? And then Red was like, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let my cousin eclipse me like he did at the homecoming dance, the homecoming mitzvah. I guess. I don't know. Oh, Death Knights versus Paladins. Oh, Baron Rivendare eating a big fat one at the moment. He's got to be careful. Ooh, but enough Death Coils on these Death Knights available to keep him alive. Orange just streaming up the Alterac Pass. He's not going to put up with his allies being smacked around like that. No, indeed. He's got things to do. And that includes saving his allies. Oh. But the mana regen here. Oh, so many of them were in low health. So many Elven Maguses. He's getting locked down. The reveal, but they can't see. There we go. Now they've got that out. They've managed to unlock that. Did I get a Facebook notification? Oh, how dare you. Get out of my hands. I don't do Facebook. Death Knight versus Paladin. Brutal back and forth combat here. Where's Blue? Blue is strangely absent. He's in boats. He's got a guy in a boat. He's got some more guys in boats. And acolytes in boats. He's cleared off Green's shoreline. Green possibly thinking this was just all a trick. Arthas Menethil resurrected in Stratholme just in time for the Bay to be under attack. He's leaving the city. They're like, goodbye, Prince Arthas. Good luck in the war. It's so nice to see you. He's like, farewell, Let's do a man boy. I don't know why I've been doing the other one. Like, he's like, oh, bye, Arthas. Thanks for coming and visiting. God, it's so nice to have you just come to our fair city. Oh, it's so, Blue. He's like, don't worry, and I will defend the realm. I go to help my father now. And then just as he leaves, it's like, things are on fire. Oh, blue already building a Chaos Temple here. He's going to be going with the Warlocks. Why not? Everyone you pump out is basically a Fellstalker. If you don't use that first amount of mana, it's getting a Fellstalker for 16 gold. It's really effective. Plus, a unit here that's still regenerating mana and capable of doing all kinds of things. Farstrider, kill it. What are you doing there? It's sitting there. Anubarak, you've fallen? Oh, it's because he's trying to defend Capital City. The assault here by Anubarak didn't go well, but his Dia Carrion Beetles remain, chewing through the foolish humans, but who also actually are just using so many units. That's fine. Dire Carrion, I love the Carrion Beetles in this. They get so big and so strong. It's underused. I want to see it used more. Red really putting up a fight here. He is not going down. And there we go. Anderhall has fallen. Guys, you're thinking, wow, look at that. They managed to hold off. No, every time you see red and blue attack somewhere, they're also attacking somewhere else and forcing their opponents to choose between losing that and losing this. Now we get a lot of archers out. Let's see if the flame shield is used to proper effect. I expect it will be. Oh my god, green. Oh, green is actually in Northrend taking control points right now. I'm so proud of him. He's got the islands as well. Oh, Samil is going nuts right now. Green, where are you? Where is the defense anchored at the moment? Stratholm is doing okay. This finally getting taken. And a smart red who actually unsummons his buildings and is getting money back. How do you deal with that? He's got so much. Red's already super strong. And then you add that and a blue intelligently aiming down the city buildings and producing zombies that purple has to deal with them. Oh god, these archers are getting their butts kicked. He's trying to break down this. I don't know if he notices. There we go. Oh, flame shield's finally going down. Priest, they have dispel. Some of them do. Oh, he's got to be careful. He's got the upgrade for dispel, but the flame shields are just kind of being ignored, and I don't blame him right now. The passive regeneration of Quel'The the Lost is insane. Green can't actually hold. The only problem is he's being forced to fight up there, basically. Blue is microing up there harder, and red just has a bigger assault down here. And between the two, green's got to decide, do I lose my kingdom or do I micro appropriately and keep purple alive? I don't know the answer to it, but let's see if he figures it out, because he looks like a very nice boy. Oh, and now they're walking over here, getting in fights, and she's kissing him alone at night. I don't know which Matchbox 20 song I'm thinking of. Dispel goes off, trying to get rid of the flame shields. It looks like a couple of them get off, but still there, still in existence. Are they not dispellable? That would be broken. It's like, oh yeah, you can't dispel my flame shields. They're just permanently effing you all the time. He hit an acolyte. Of course he hit an acolyte. Who are we dealing with here? No amateur. He's got three acolytes on the coastline. They're like, hey Dave! Yeah? You know the plan? Yeah! Hey, Steve! What's up, Dave? You know the plan? I don't know about any goddamn plan. Oh, here it is. Chaos Temple's pumping things out. Blue is on his last legs. All right, let's take a moment here. Stakes on 23. Red's on 31. Purple's on 213. It's fine. Orange is on 31. He's been having trouble. He lost his heroes early on. Every time he steps out, his weak heroes get aimed. Samil, he's got 110, but he ain't feeling it. He's too much of a man. He's too much of a man to deal with that. Red drives him off with some animated ghouls. I don't know why he wasn't outnumbered. And there's still some creeps. Look at that. A dire mammoth. I bet this one hasn't. This big magnetar. He likes tartar sauce. Ooh. Okay, Red's going to be pushing now up to Capital City. He's come through Andor. It's just a mess back here. He does have Banshees at level 2 upgrades. He's going a very caster and hero group heavy build here, which, you know, it was very popular back in the day. And it's still good. It's still good. And that's kind of what we're seeing from Purple as well. Look, he's got his 2 groups of casters and a hero group, and then, like, you know, whatever spot unit he needs to fill in. Like, for it's Banshees over here, I mean catapults, meat wagons, and over here it's archers. He's trying to judge best, because why not? All these guys are unarmored, and the Death Knights have hero armor, so they're assholes. No one's had time for upgrades other than that, I think. Everyone probably sitting around 1-1 at the most, I would imagine. 0-0, yeah, kind of expected. Green, what are you at? 0-0. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and orange doing some good damage. Ooh, our allies town is under siege. So guys, tell me what you think about this whole, send in like, hey, we put together a team, we duked it out, here was our best, here was their worst. I like this, zombies. That's his spot unit right there. He knows he needs some units on the front line to tank with the Death Knights. Because the Death Knights themselves can get all boned. Oh god, he needs some way to dispel that. Hopefully suck those up into destroyers right now. They're all low on mana, and the combined AoE damage in the back would be great here if he just got rid of those heals. But instead just sits through it, heals up, forces Arthas back. Purple on the back foot now, assaulted by red. A massive force of casters finally pushing his Paladin hero squad back into the gates, the broken gates, that is, of Capital City. Oh, red can just smash in here anytime he wants. Look at this. Improved guard towers nearly dead already. Everything going down. How's orange doing? Orange is doing what oranges do, where they sit back here and don't do anything. Orange! Get up there. I know you're like, but I got red between me. It's like, red is never going for you first. Red wants this crown before he blows you to smithereens. Oh, look at this. He can't deal with it. Too many zombies. Purple's low on money is my guess. How is he? 279. What a baller. Green is the one that teleported in. Oh my goodness. After defending this, he comes back with a renewed massive army to drive red back. And orange is here as well. Oh my god, blue. Where are you, blue? Where are you? Blue, you're in boats. Blue, why are you on vacation? What are you doing? This is a bad move. You're making a very bad choice for yourself. Red deciding I have to hit one side. I have to break through one way or the other. And right now, orange is the way to do that. I can suck up his elementals, and he doesn't dare stand here and fight. But damn, I need to get these meat wagons and all these very sensitive casters here. Blue should spend the money on these warlocks to put down as many flame shields as he can, just to break up the cohesiveness of their attack. What? The Spellstalkers are attacking... What? Oh, he must have captured their magic. Look at that. Orange went ahead and got the ability to capture the summon units because of the sheer number of Fellstalkers he was having problems with. Bam, I guess it's the Arcanists, I believe, that grabbed that and controlled them. Anubarak bites the dust in this massive melee that is occurring in the ruins of Anderhall at the moment. Oh, as the destroyers fly in the sky and shatter into obsidian feathers that I imagine would hurt a lot coming down and crashing on your head. Red, I think he's feeling the pain. Look at that. His Death Knights all near death. Chain heals going absolutely bonkers. We thought purple was gone and done with. But he suddenly, with the arrival of green back in the game, and some excellently positioned rocks here, managed to break up the army. Nothing's getting out. This is a slaughter. Oh, this is a slaughter. Oh, that blocking there by orange at the very end there. He's got dispels. He's got magic control. He's got... Oh, wow. We're halfway through. We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. I should do that every time I notice we're halfway through. It's just a thing that happens. I want to get the copyrights, and then I'll just play it. And I don't have to sing it and subject you to that. But Blue has landed. Oh, the Chaos Temple. The Chaos Temple. Blue saying, oh my goodness, we have lost heartily here. There has been a beatdown of epic proportions laid on our faces. But maybe if I can destroy enough houses, these zombies will help me take Stratholme. What will come of this? The Shadow Priest upgraded once. They have Dispel. He could get rid of so many of these feral spirits. I wish he was using Dispel at the moment. It would get rid of half this army. Oh, he lures them back to the lines. There's Mal'Ganis on the front, tanking it with his hero armor, able to sustain the undead battleships, doing the AoE damage to the enemy units. And here they're taking out Skulloments. They're absolutely done. Red is selling the buildings outside. Is it inside as well? Everything is gone. It's on clearance, guys. No one's still there. Everyone's regrouping in Northrend. They got to take back the control points from them. And I don't know what they do. They're a little behind. They've got 12 control points total. The North Alliance total, oh Jesus, it's not looking good. It's 22, 30. They've got 30. It's good news, good news. They're going to lose to a nice round number unless they start losing more, in which I think they are, because Green's in Northrend. And being a giant pain in the ass, we see many bodies already on the ground. Units should be... this guy shows signs. You know, he's got a little bit of a little scar on his shoulder. It's not that much damage, but, you know, he shows it to girls. He's like, yeah, no, I was in the war in Northrend. I was up there. I took one to the arm. Me and my boys barely made it out. and then you're just like, oh, it's awful that he's an asshole. It's even worse that he's genuinely ruggedly handsome. Oh, don't you hate that? Our force is under attack. Well, red is still doing damage. Let's see. Have they stifled this? They've... Wow, doing a lot of damage, though. Really forcing them to fight on the docks here. And these battleships are going to do so much damage. He loses a Dreadlord. Gets quite a few units out, though. I think a couple more battleships here would have made the difference. This is a genuinely good show of why, let's say you have 4 battleships. It doesn't sound like a lot, but if you had set up a small base here and then just had those 4 battleships like that and they tried to attack, oh, it'd be a nightmare. They lose so many more units than they already is. Wrath Icefire still pushing them out. All right, green, wow. And red and blue have to figure out a source of control points. I don't know what their agreement is. They need the money here. They need everything. They basically need something that's going to keep them alive. Because if not, the second half of this game is going to be one long, brutal, slow, painful death in Northrend. Which I'm okay with. I'm actually okay with it. Our forces are under attack. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Alright, Wrath Ice. None of the rest of the world matters. We'll see everything we need here. I don't know why I had it on. I wish I could get rid of dark green. I don't want to see dark. I don't even want yellow. I just want this. I just want... Look at this beautifully colored Dr. Seussian looking series of things we have. Wow. Why are these ghouls red? Like, is that just a thing that I've been missing? Are ghouls red and I didn't notice? Damn. I do that all the time. Samil, Lord of the Ocean, announces that he's assembled a fleet and informs his allies quickly as to the developments this is causing. This is awesome because yellow's allied to both of them. I can just shut out the rest of the map and only focus on Chibas. Oh, Nelson, he's taking that out. He says, look, there's a pig farm. They can teleport in. We have to get that. Can't let little things like that be the downfall of us. We are the Alliance. We are the Alliance. We can't let little things like that be the downfall of us. Oh, the Acolyte is there. Oh. Typho Nova knows. I don't think any of the North Alliance... Oh, you can't see it. No. Oh, it's gonna burn. Green's taking it back, I should say. Finally finishing off... Ooh, Northrend, giving a little bit of problem. Blue doesn't know what to do. He knows what to do. He's got to take down the old one. He says, this is what we need at the moment. Blue pinging the map saying, look, look, look. How does Blue know? Oh, Shades. Of course, because they're scouting and they're not idiots. They kept an eye on the army, so they'd know when the attack is coming. Look how smart they are. This is pro-level Azeroth Wars right here. Everything from unsummoning to scouts to... Oh, it's just awesome. And let's not forget... If they lose the battle in Northrend, and it's hard to take Northrend against a good red and blue, and these are 2 of the best red and blues from what I'm seeing. This is a very short time, and there's been so much action, so many varied assaults, bases built, destroyed, things taken out, coastlines demolished, bases nearly taken, bases completely taken. It's that time again, folks, when a peasant beats up a farm. What he's really doing, you notice he has lumber. He's tearing down those stupid orcs' buildings. He's like, I'm gonna go build me a nice farm in a better place. I'm gonna make something for me and my family. And you're like, oh, okay, peasant, good luck with that. And then he gets brutally murdered by a yeti on the way there. And his family gets captured by orcs. And his child becomes a tragic hero in the next World of Warcraft expansion. Oh, called it! Called it. What's going on here? Blue? Nothing. That's fine. You're still just beating the farm. It's like, it's code. Hey, dude, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just beating the farm. He says, hey, Red! Come on, the forgotten one. He's kind of a dick. And yeah, I know. He's very scary. 3-0 now for Red. All defensive upgrades for his units. Strange choice. Actually, not. I guess that was just the level of which that had been upgraded to. Frostworms in the air. Oh, undead battleships are trying to take out... Oh, wow, guys, look at this. Okay, so they didn't just get on a boat. They're not just getting on boats, and they're not just going. Pay fucking attention. This is a pro-level game. They're all in boats. They're ready. They're ready. But they're scouting, right? They're scouting. They're not going to let that happen. And they know for a fact that if they run into a bunch of frostworms, they could die. So they build a fleet. But what if they have a fleet and frostworms? Then we get a fleet and we get Dragonhawk Riders. And now Blue, that's basically what we have going on here. Blue's trying to use the advantage of faster ships to take out these flying units so that then his dragons can move in and start wiping stuff out. Unfortunately, the Alliance intelligently is all shutting down this aggression by grabbing on and boarding the ships of Blue. The demon ships, oh, they're going to get caught. No, they say, into the neck, into the narrow land. We will be safe here. Hold them into the hot gates. And you're like, damn, baby, you've got some hot gates. Then she slaps you because that's a weird compliment. Don't give her that compliment. Oh, what's wrong with you? Okay, locked down the Alliance frigates. He's doing some damage. Green's still a little wary, but Green's got this. Man, Reds just cannot hold on to this vestigial tailbone of a peninsula over there that constantly gets captured. I would cut. That is like getting your spleen removed. Just... Is that a thing that happens? You give a spleenectomy? Appendectomy, right? Appendectomies? Because we take out your appendix. Okay, so your appendix. This is your appendix. And you're just like, oh, just cut it off. It just causes me nothing but problems. I don't even want it. It serves no real function to me other than to just cause pain. Just get rid of it. I just like, cut it off of Northrend and say, fuck it, we're done. I'm not defending this piece of crap anymore. Here it is, guys. Units are completely protected. The screen of units keeping an eye for things on the ocean. Units directly above. Oh! How? All right, that was at 28. All right, we're coming back. We're coming back, and I'm gonna add that to the end of the episode because what 20? All right, 28 minutes. I want to see what happened there with Orange. That is a shame. Oh yeah, Brett's like. I gotta level up. What was in that ship? You don't want to know. Oh man, this is a brutal and fast-paced assault. This is a cohesive force from two of our alliance nations. I gotta find that. Oh, that must have been great. I want to see what Red did. Anyway. This is a very cohesive attack here from two of our North Alliance players. Blue is sort of, I don't know where. Oh, he's down here. And look, Red did actually possess Queen Azothan. The Alliance ships, they're on the ground. They've landed. Blue, he's going to be defending here. The ships can cause him all kinds of problems, but if Red and Blue can lure them here, Red fights right there. With the magical power of his frozen throne. He will defeat the Alliance. But Blue is spotted first, and the North Alliance goes, that looks delicious. Who wants to go to Denny's? Everyone's like, oh, I want to go to Denny's. Are we going to Denny's? Denny's is Blue's base because it's going to be easy pickings. He's going to get like 75 flapjacks for $1. It's a special, the likes of which your tummy cannot handle. And not mine. I'm getting diarrhea imagining it. Oh, Denny's. Oh, here it goes. All right, Mal'Ganis, they've got reveals. He knows they're here. He's keeping an eye open. Bam, trying to unsummon them. No good. It's fine. OGS, just run. Acolyte, I know you've been praying to your dark god. Now's the time when you really like your prayers answered, right? You're hoping you can get through this battlefield, back to a safe place. Nothing's going to happen to you. Ballista's falling all about. Chaos, madness, you've left it behind. You're safe and sound, buddy. Look at you. I bet you survived the end of the war. I bet you if you don't stop there. But if you stop there, you're not going to live to the end of the war, buddy. That is going to be a quick war for you. Oh, Red, he knows what's going on. He backs up. This movement speed aura keeping him just ahead of his enemies. Oh, he's got a Nubarak, so he can slow, he can stun. He's got all kinds of answers. But a meat wagon gets caught out. punished brutally. Silverhand Paladin out in the open for only a second here, but now Shadow Priest brought in to heal. A wise choice with the Death Knight tanking. How's Purple looking upgrades-wise? Has he had room? He has. He's now at 1-2. You can see the sliding begin to favor the Alliance at the moment. It's looking tough. A reveal. Forgotten One getting punished. Butter and toast. Oh, the tentacles. They do so much damage. Blam, it's down. Almost some of his units as well. Nerubian Warrior's barely alive. Nerubian Warrior barely alive. The push would be now. They know Red's alone. There's no blue. But blue's coming to the... This is going to be the final fight, guys. This. All right, we're getting in close. Shh, everyone just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. This has got to be... This. I have to do this justice. Oh, goodness. All right, purple, orange, and green are facing down the forces of Northrend. The dreaded frost dragons are in the air. Bring them to the ground. Slaughter them. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm feeling it. Slow it down to half speed. Dreadlord's now in trouble. Silenced as well. An excellent, excellent job there. Nailing them down. So it's burning. Oh, them Warlocks. Nobody's casting anything. Red pushed back, but the Frozen Throne is a brutal and task mistress. 1750 health on each one of these pylons. And just kind of really scary in general. I mean, they're fortified armor, chaos doing damage. And you got to kill them before you can kill the throne. And the throne's throwing out magic. Oh, that was a nice stun right there. Straight through the heart of the forces. But Red might have to back up in a moment. The Paladins are charging in. The Death Knights can handle the Paladins, but not so many heals. Look at the heal spams going down on this army. Nothing is... I mean, red and blue are still doing damage. The fire shields have been thrown on units, but the healing shields have as well. That's stupid. So green has chain heals, orange has healing shields, and purple has giant big spotlights of heals and straight up holy light heals. Yeah, I don't think the North Alliance healing is in any... I'm starting to feel bad now. And red and blue are still holding. They're still holding. The Banshees have been moved up. Well played, GG, says red. I think OGS realizing that his time is up. But this is a damaged Alliance force. Most of their mana gone. Once you've got basically got to hope you have enough units to get through their mana and hero target their units, their heroes that are regenerating that mana. That's all you can do. That's really all you can do. Blessed Player Award goes to Purple. Purple was in it to win it with his healers, his casters, his hero squad. All of them doing a great job. Oh, okay. Juku bows out. Surely, says Orange, this shall not be the end. Blue's not giving up. Blue's still controlling it. Blue says no. No, they're damaged, they're hurt, they're low on mana. I've still got plenty of spells. I mean, look at that magic left in there. This army's here. This army ain't running away. This army's broken. This army's determined. With the Elven Ballista in the back, these buildings aren't going to offer the same kind of effectiveness you'd normally see with them blocking and sort of absorbing damage here and there and causing, you know, mistakes in unit AI as they're attacking. And they're like, oh, I like fortified. No, I like normal armor better than fortified. In fact, I like every armor better than fortified. Every armor is way better than fortified. Blue going down like a champion. Tichondrius the Darkener says, my Dark Lord, I will not fail you, but I might run away briefly as I get pounded in the face. Oh, Tichondrius the Darkener is not looking too good. The throne still in trouble, but look at this. Look at the Ice Crown Obelisk still up and alive. In fact, if they wanted to, they could be targeting the Elven Ballista and taking them out. Not going to win the game for them, but annoying, certainly. And when you guys send me in games like this, we'll talk about that. When you guys send me in games like this where, you know, it's Night Elves versus Horde, or if you want to set up something crazy like, well, no, Eastern Kingdoms Horde doesn't really work. But, you know, any of the three main fights, feel free. Send me in a North Alliance versus Undead. Send me a South Alliance versus Teal. Send me a Night Elves versus Horde. Send me those kinds of things, and I'll do these one-part episodes where we just crank one out. We hang out for a half hour, you know, 45 minutes, whatever. And I get this done. We look at the fight. We see some pro level play. And that way you guys can guarantee, okay, the game. Normal games we can be like, oh, it's funny. Look at that. But if you guys send me in these battles, we can make something out of that. We could even start a league if we wanted to. Where, oh, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be brutally crazy. What if we did that? Where, let's say, like, you can't move out. Like, there would be these are the control points you're given access to during the course of your game. The minute your opponents, like, give up and leave, or the minute you win, that's it. We save everything right there, and then we recreate it. We make another game, get the units and everything kind of together in the same number of control points and positioning, and then the next teams fight. And, like, we do that for each of the main fights, right? So the first 3, bam, like, North Alliance win. Okay, so North Alliance, they go up to, oh, I would love this. Let's make a league. The North Alliance moves on to the next round. They've got control of Northrend in that area. South Alliance wins. Odds are they're gonna have, Outland in their southern area. Over in Kalimdor, and if whoever wins the southern fight, they move on to fight the people who won in the north. Oh, but we'd have to do it like the second round would literally have to be like a 3-way fight, though. It would be the north winners, the south winners, and the Kalimdor winners all like are poised and have their own positions, and then the game just starts. We'd have to fix it so the Kalimdor has some threats, maybe like Red, like they get a small base over there because it kind of takes the Night Elves out of the fight. They're a little distracted over there because the evil and South have to fight on the same continent. But this is awesome. Please, in the comments, comment. Tell me if you think this is a good idea. I like all these ideas. Let's get shorter games like this, showcasing pro-level play. We can make a league out if we want. You guys can make your own league. I'll cast the games. Tell me when they're happening. I'll be in, observer mode. No, I can't be in observer mode. Send me the replay with someone who viewed it. And then I'll cast it, and we'll all know about it. So go to diplomunion.com. I'm gonna make a thread called Warcraft Azeroth Wars League. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a thing. You guys are gonna compete. Dance my puppets. I might even maybe I'll play like a guest round one time. I'll play like once every game. There'll be a wild card, and you can substitute me in as your ally once. You're like, oh, I'm playing yellow this game, huh? Good times. But seriously, I can't play like anything in Kalimdor. It's terrible. And there's the end. Frozen Throne's gonna fall. Will it die, or will everyone leave before it dies? It's gonna die. There it goes. They didn't want to leave till it was official. The standing victors, Samil, Nailson, Wrath, Icefire, all of you, amazing play. That was a brutal back and forth. Just top-level play from everyone involved. Very excited to see these games. Please send me in your pre-arranged games like this. South Alliance, Dark Green and Yellow versus Teal. Send me that fight. Have someone in the North Alliance watch it. That way I can view it like this from Yellow's point of view and cut out the rest of the map. If you want to do a Kalimdor fight, feel free. Set it up. Make sure it's observed by someone. Don't move out of the Kalimdor control points, Like in general, just islands are always up for grabs, I guess. Islands you can kind of grab those. Feel free. But just stay in your area and then show me the fight. And let me know how that goes. Send me the replay, and I can't wait to cast them. I want to see the body tally. Purple did a great job, and there were a lot of summons, but they just such a great job. All across the board, actually. Orange with probably the lowest performance, but that's fine. He was relatively effective, efficient in his unit cost, but I think green probably takes the win there. It was his dispels, most likely, that wiped out so many of red's units early on. Him and purple sharing a big slice of that, and red was going crazy. Just Mad Hatter style. Anyway, guys, this has been a pro-level clan BOTR game brought to you by these fellas. Wrath Icefire, OGS Joku, Samil, OGS Steak, Nailson, Nail Sean, and Typhoon Nova, our lovely, lovely viewer. If you guys want to be a viewer, make sure you're the viewer and then send me the replays of the viewer's viewer. Yeah, that's an even better idea. Make sure the replay viewer sends me it so that we don't have any predetermined allies chat to mess it up. We'll just see everyone's allies chat. Then we'll never know who's going to win the game. This is brilliant. Go to diplomunion.com, post in the Azeroth Wars LR League forum that doesn't exist yet, but it will. And as always, thank you for joining me. This has been the one, the only, the Azothan. Bye, guys.